teaching this would be teach them when we're young, maybe make it to like a song or something.
That's good. Okay, perhaps I could add on to Christian's comment about, and also Jamal, about how we are doomed to repeat the mistakes of our past. I'm sure this has been a great learning experience for you, going through the process and learning about the Constitution of the United States of America and really getting to know the Bill of Rights like the back of your hand. And of course, today I think we see that many Americans don't really know very much about the meaning of the Bill of Rights, the history behind it, and how we do repeat our mistakes quite often, as we see in different kinds of wars and conflict that we have. Is this a matter of concern for you as students getting ready to embrace the world, and how is that a matter of concern for you?
It's a matter of concern because, say, if I wanted to get into politics, I have to know all these things and know the rights that wouldn't allow a situation to come my way that would be taking away people's rights. Say, if I wanted to be president, I would have to know that I can't take away this person's right because it will affect another person. It's all about, personally, I look for the common good of everybody. I don't look for individual rights. I know it's important, but I feel that if you're in a community, you have to watch out for everyone instead of just yourself.
I agree. I agree with Jamal's statement because, like, if I want to know, if I want to, like what he said, if I want a career in politics or law, I have to know what my rights are. I have to know, like, the root of it. Like, my First Amendment, I have the right to speech. I have the right to, like, I have to know, like, different things that affect the life. Like, I have to know different things that,
Finish that.
You can finish
Actually, finish that sentence.
I have to know, like, the different things that affect, like, the public today. Like, I have to know when is it the right time to own a gun? When is the right time to raise a child? When is it the right time? What are my rights as a U.S. citizen?
Thank you.
Thank you.
So while my colleagues write, I'm going to start off with a little feedback, and then they can kick in. The first thing is, everybody take a deep breath. Okay. Now brush your shoulders off. Okay, job well done. You can do it too, Aja. Asia, sorry. All right. Well done. One thing I liked is that every question, every answer had support. So, for example, when Ashley answered my first question, my first follow-up question, Kareem and Jamal added their 2 cents. So that was good. I felt like it was a real team effort. Kareem, it was interesting in your statement. You said that the Bill of Rights is the 10 Commandments for government. I think that was you who said that, Kareem. And that was an interesting mix of religion and the secular that got my attention. And I was not expecting you to talk about affirmative action, which is a very important topic for us. I would say I appreciated the definition of positive and negative rights. It's very important to get definitions out there. I also appreciated the definition that you gave of hard and soft affirmative action, and that you elaborated especially on the positive rights. The one issue I'll say is that, and this is kind of a technicality and kind of not, the 14th Amendment, probably my favorite amendment, is technically not part of the Bill of Rights because it's not in the first 10 amendments. So, but the 14th Amendment is all about making sure that the states follow the Bill of Rights. So it's almost as if it should be part of the Bill of Rights, but if you move on to the national competition, you're going to have a judge who says, you know what, you shouldn't be talking about the 14th Amendment when you're talking about the Bill of Rights because it's not in the first 10. There's nothing wrong with talking about it. You just want to make sure that at least you make it clear to the judges that we know that the 14th Amendment is not part of the Bill of Rights, but this is why we're going to talk about it. Thank you. Let's see. Jamal, thank you for bringing in a court case, and hopefully you can bring in 2 or 3 court cases in your next.
Asia did bring in one.
Oh, okay. And I think, oh, Jamal, I quoted you here. I look for the good, common good for everyone. I don't look at individual rights. Watch out with that statement, because the Bill of Rights is all about individual rights. So when you say I look for the common good, I don't look at individual rights, well, we're here talking about the Bill of Rights, which is all about individual rights. So be careful about contradicting yourself. Asia, I love seeing you. I could tell that you're, I'm not Superman, but I could see all the wheels turning inside your head. Every question I asked, you're like, okay, what is that? Okay, what's he thinking about? So I enjoyed seeing the wheels move. Very good composure, and I'm gonna pass the mic.
You pretty much said everything that we can say in the next few minutes.
We can just make it brief. You want to go ahead?
Do you want to go ahead and then
Go.
I'll? Okay. Just to dovetail a little bit with what was just said, great support of each other. Your content was excellent. Again, with the points that he noted with the 14th Amendment, individual rights. I know it's a little bit nervous. This was your first hearing this morning, and I think that as you go through the day that you'll get stronger and stronger. Again, with all of you, I can see your, oh, I should have said that, I should have said that, I can't believe I forgot to add that. Keep going with what you're doing. Excellent support of each other. When one person is struggling, the other is there to support and help out, and then you piggyback off of that, and that's great. Excellent job with support. And again, with what he had mentioned previously, try to feed that support a little bit more, give it a little bit more evidence there. But otherwise, a great start for your first hearing this morning. Thank you.
I thought you all did a really good job. You explained the basic principles that underlie this question, like Locke, and talked about the conflict, started out right that with a really nice explanation that could follow, and it was very good, and talked about the anti-federalists. That was good. So many people don't understand what the federalists and anti-federalists. I'm still trying to figure it all out a little bit myself, and so that helped a lot. That explained, that was good. And then you did bring in some cases like Bakke, and I was so glad you brought in the case about the immigrants' rights to public education. That's huge, and it's hardly ever talked about, and it's really a big deal, and it's very relevant today. So I'm glad you brought that in. And affirmative action, that was really great to talk about too, where that comes from, because it's so controversial still, and it's good to keep controversy in your talk and make it relevant to today's issues too, which you all did a really good job of. In the future, as far as what you could improve, maybe bring in a few more cases or a few more examples like the others have said, but overall I thought you did a very good job. Thank you very much.